Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Now, speaking of outstanding, let's talk about some outstanding characters we all have in our lives. Our friends. From the one who can't stop organizing everything to the one who can't resist a good drama, we've all got them. And let's not forget about that foodie friend who can sniff out a new restaurant from a mile away, or the ghost who's always there, until they're not. Yes, my friends, today we'll embark on a journey to explore these 5 fascinating types of friends. We'll delve into their quirks, their habits, and most importantly, their unique ways of making our lives a bit more colorful. And who knows, you might just recognize a bit of yourself in 1 or 2 of them. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and prepare for a roller coaster ride through your friend list. First up, we have the organizer. This friend has planned out their life events till 2080, and probably yours too. You know who I'm talking about, right? The one whose Google Calendar looks like a Picasso painting with all the colors representing different events. They've got their dentist appointments, their cousin's graduation, their pet's birthday, all neatly cataloged. And let's not forget the color-coded reminders for every little thing, from watering the plants to the weekly grocery run. They are the ones who show up at a casual hangout with a full-blown itinerary. Okay, folks, first we'll have a light brunch at that new cafe down the block, then a quick tour of the local art museum. They have a Monet exhibit on, you know, followed by a scenic walk in the park. And yes, there will be time for selfies, don't worry. The organizer friend is like a walking, talking personal assistant. They're the ones who remember everyone's birthdays, anniversaries, and half-anniversaries. You'd think they have a microchip implanted in their brain or something. They're the ones who start planning the next holiday 6 months in advance, complete with spreadsheets for budgeting and a list of potential Instagram captions. And let's not even get started on their organizational skills. They have a knack for coordinating everyone's schedules, making sure no one is double booked and that everyone has a ride home. It's like they were born with a clipboard in hand and a whistle around their neck. But you have to admit, as much as we joke about them, we love our organizer friends. They keep our lives in check and save us from our own disorganization. They're the ones who ensure we don't forget our own birthdays and always have our backs when we're running late and need a quick catch-up on what we've missed. So if you ever lose your planner, just call up your organizer friend. They've got you covered. Scene script. Next, we have the drama queen or king. Their life is like a soap opera, and we're all just extras. Now, let's be honest. We all know that one friend who can make a trip to the local grocery store sound like a nail-biting thriller. They are the drama queen or king. Every day in their life is a brand new episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. They're the ones who can make a simple act like losing a pen seem like the pivotal moment in a gripping drama. "I had put it right here. Who stole my pen?" they'd wail, making you wonder if you accidentally walked onto the set of a detective show. And oh, their love life. It's a roller coaster ride that would put every romantic comedy to shame. They can turn a simple text conversation with their crush into a Shakespearean tragedy. They replied with K instead of OK. What could this mean? They'd ponder, leaving you in splits. Their social media? It's like a daily newspaper broadcasting every trivial event with the intensity of a breaking news story. "I just saw a cat cross the road. Could this be an omen?" they'd post, turning a mundane occurrence into an event of epic proportions. And let's not forget their flair for dramatic exits. They could be leaving a casual hangout or a group chat, but they'll make it feel like the climax of a blockbuster movie. "I have to go, my people need me," they'd announce, leaving everyone chuckling. But here's the thing about the drama queen or king. They might be theatrical, they might be over the top, but they sure know how to keep things interesting. There's never a dull moment when they're around. They inject a dose of excitement into our otherwise ordinary lives, making us laugh and keeping us entertained with their dramatic antics. So if you're ever bored, just dial up your drama queen, king friend. Entertainment guaranteed. Then we have the foodie friend. This friend knows every restaurant in town and has a sixth sense for when you're about to order takeout. Ah yes, the foodie friend. This is the friend who can turn a casual stroll into a full-blown food tour. You know you're in trouble when they say, "Hey, have you tried that new fusion taco place?" The next thing you know, you're elbow deep in a bowl of guacamole, wondering how you got there. The foodie friend is the one who can tell you the difference between sushi and sashimi without batting an eyelid, and who can pair wines like a professional sommelier. They're the ones who say things like, "Ooh, I'm getting notes of oak and a hint of vanilla," while you're still trying to figure out if your wine is red or white. And let's not forget about their Instagram account. It's full of close-ups of mouth-watering dishes, each one more tantalizing than the last. You'll find yourself scrolling through their feed at midnight, stomach growling, as you gaze at the decadent chocolate cake they posted 3 weeks ago. The foodie friend is always up for a meal, any meal. Breakfast? They're there before you've even brushed your teeth. Lunch? They've got 3 places in mind. Dinner? They've been marinating steak since morning. And don't even get me started on their love for snacks. They can make you feel hungry even after you've just eaten. One moment you're full from lunch, and the next, you're considering a second helping of dessert because they just wouldn't stop talking about how good it is. But the best part about having a foodie friend is that they're your personal culinary guide. They'll introduce you to flavors you never knew existed, take you to hidden food gems in your city, and help you explore the world, one dish at a time. So if you're ever in a food crisis, just ring up your foodie friend. They've got a menu for every mood. Last but not least, we have the ghost friend. This friend disappears for weeks on end, but always pops back up just when you start to miss them. Now, don't confuse this with the kind of ghosting that happens after a bad date. No. This is more like a magic trick, a game of hide and seek that you didn't realize you were playing. The ghost friend, folks, is a master of the vanishing act. Have you ever sent a text to a friend, only for it to tumble into the abyss of unread messages? You might think, perhaps they're just busy, or their phone's on silent, or maybe they've been abducted by aliens. But then, weeks later, out of the blue, you receive a reply. Sorry, just saw this. Or, hey, my bad, I was on a Himalayan trek, no signal there. That, my friends, is the signature move of the ghost friend. This type of friend is always on some wild adventure or another, off the grid, unreachable. But here's the thing about ghost friends. They have this uncanny knack for reappearing just when you're about to file a missing persons report. They'll swoop back into your life with tales of their epic adventures that sound straight out of a blockbuster movie. One day they're in the Amazon rainforest, the next they're deep-sea diving in the Bermuda Triangle, and then they're off to chase the Northern Lights. And you're left wondering if they're living in a dream or if you're living in a sitcom. But there's something endearing about these elusive friends. Their stories add a dash of spice to our otherwise mundane routines. They're like that unexpected plot twist we all secretly crave in the sitcom of life. And even though they're often unreachable, they have a special place in our hearts. So if you're ever feeling lonely, just remember your ghost friend. They'll probably show up any day now. So there you have it, the 5 types of friends we all have. Which one are you? Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane. We kicked off with the organizer, that superhuman who somehow keeps track of everyone's schedules and plans all the fun. Then we met the ever-dramatic drama queen or king, the life of every party, and the star of every story. Next up was the foodie, the culinary connoisseur who can sniff out the best food truck a mile away. And let's not forget our elusive friend, the ghost, who's here one minute and gone the next, but always there for the big moments. Each friend is unique, each one a vital ingredient in the crazy salad of life. So tell us, which type resonates with you the most? Are you the organizer or the drama queen? Maybe the foodie or the elusive ghost? And remember, friends are like snowflakes. If you pee on them, they disappear. Until next